ago. Back then, still ain't reached.
Welcome to 2K Sports. I'm Damon Bruce. Glad to have you with us. A Sunday broadcast with the NBA. It's the Miami Heat facing off against the New York Knicks. And now we send you out to Kevin Harlan, Steve Kerr, Clark Kellogg, and Doris Burke. I'll catch up with you again at halftime.
The Statue of Liberty beckoning brightly, a landmark feature here in New York City. Welcome, everyone, to a great Sunday night with the NBA here on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan here alongside my colleagues Clark Kellogg, Steve Kerr, and Doris Burke will be joining us from the sideline. And now we take a brief check at the matchups. Our starting five for both teams. First for Miami, Chalmers and D-Wade are the guards. And playing at the 5, the always versatile 6'11" star big man, able to score inside and out, Chris Bosh. Then it's LeBron James, and it's Haslam in at the 4. And for the Knicks, Felton is out there with Iman Shumpert. And in the middle, the 2012 Defensive Player of the Year, 7'1" rebounder, shot blocker, and leader, Tyson Chandler. Then it's Anthony, and it's Bargnani in at the power forward.
The Heat have magnificent talent, but even coming off an NBA title, they had never put their name into the conversation of the great team until last spring when they went on that amazing 27-game winning streak.
And so off the tip, it's New York. Felton goes in. Chandler's shot, good. And for the Heat, they were staring right at the 72 Lakers win record, and I'm sure everyone remembers, but ultimately they would fall, Steve, to the Bulls after 27 consecutive wins.
Yeah, that streak to me was one of the great feats in NBA history. Winning 27 games in a row in the regular season, so difficult, but it showed you what the Heat were made of. They really were battling every night, and I thought that put them on a great run heading into the playoffs.
It's stolen by Iman Shumpert. Right side Shumpert, outside Anthony. His three-pointers off the mark.
Well, with only one attempt so far falling, this is not looking good. 1 for 4 so far.
There's the bucket, good.
When you can make adjustments to the shot in mid-air and midstream and still knock it down, you know you're flowing.
Now here's Felton. Chandler with a screen for Felton. On the wing, Chandler. Back to Felton. 6 to shoot. And goaltending is going to be the call, so they get the basket there anyway.
He didn't get to that one quite in time, Kevin. Those can be tough to gauge sometimes.
Knicks on defense. And Doris Burke spoke with Mike Woodson. Doris?
We talked about the strategy as it applies to D-Wade. He said Dwayne can score at will when he gets into a rhythm. So our job is going to be prevent him from getting into that rhythm in the first place. Because if we can't do that, the points will just pile up. Most opponents are completely aware of that, guys.
And thank you for that, Doris. For New York, they've gone 2 of 5 here, making 40% so far to start out the game. Anthony kicks to Felton. Felton off the pick from Chandler. Back to Anthony. New York needs to get off a shot. Here's Bargnani. That one falls, coming off Anthony's feet. Bargnani's got his first bucket of the night.
You know, as soon as he recognized the height mismatch, he immediately pulled up for the jumper.
As he should. That's a good decision. When he gets a clean look, he's got to take it.
And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot.
Well, probably the right play defensively. If you can't get the block, send them to the free throw line. Don't give them an easy 2.
No easy buckets inside. Force free throws and work to keep them out of the lane next time around.
And he can't get the second one to drop either. Coming up empty that time.
And in the 2011-2012 season, Melo had a down year from behind the arc. Shot a career low, but he bounced back last year, guys. Definitely made him a more dynamic offensive threat, knocking down threes at a much better clip.
Now Haslam inside, rejected by Bargnani. Bosh against Shumpert. Second shot opportunity, and Anthony with the lay-in.
Strong rebounding, and he's rewarded with the easy putback.
The Heat trail by 6. Wade passes to Haslem. And the rebound goes to the Knicks. Anthony's got his 3rd rebound on the night. And for Carmelo Anthony last season, by far a career high in 3-pointers attempted.
Well, he's capable of making shots from out there for sure. This was really a big part of the strategy for the Knicks offense. They wanted to spread the floor with him at that power forward spot. And if he had a bigger player guarding him, he could either take him outside for those threes or use his quickness to go right around him.
Shane Battier is checked in for Udonis Haslem. Anthony backing him down. Bargnani just 4 to shoot. Again, the miss by Anthony.
I like the defense, guys, really getting a hand up and challenging shots.
Yeah, Steve, lurking on that shot, and that was a tough one.
And stolen by Felton. And a fast break now for New York. And there's Shumpert. That's good on the assist by Bargnani.
That makes it 10 of their last 12 points coming from inside the painted area.
Yep, that's something that the defense has to put a stop to. Maybe a defensive adjustment is necessary here.
And a new group in for the Heat. And the Knicks with possession. They're on a 12-4 run right now. And Norris Cole's going to pick up the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
Personal foul, 2nd team foul.
Stoudemire backing him down. The stupendous finish in traffic.
Yeah, and he's one player who doesn't need a lot of space to get to the basket. He's really crafty. The way he can blast his way straight through traffic. He's really strong.
Yeah, and I also love the way he can torture a defense by using the good old-fashioned pick and roll. When they execute it well, and he's on the receiving end of the pass, mark it up. It's 2 points.
Anderson, by Stoudemire, gets the bucket.
Well, I tell you what, the post play has been rock solid right off the bat.
Well, that's the key to basketball. Get the ball inside into the paint, either with a pass or with penetration.
Here's Udrih. Kicks to Smith. Shot is good off the back rim and in.
It has taken them no time to build this lead up on the strength of a great first quarter offensively.
And they need to continue to put pressure on the defense and try to really run away with this one from here.
Boy, he's so hard to stop, guys, because he poses a ton of matchup problems for the defense.
And world peace kicks to Udrih. Smith for 3. No good. And Miami the other way now. There's the pass to Allen. The feed to Anderson. Some nice ball movement here by the Heat. And it's Cole missing.
Tell you what, they haven't wasted any time getting into the swing of things on the board.
Yeah, and even though it's early, I mean, that's a great sign for them for the rest of the game.
You know, they've really built the lead on their inside game and their ability to convert second chance opportunities, Kevin.
Out of bounds, New York takes possession. The Knicks leading by 9. 41 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Gets the bucket.
Looks like they're going to have one of those days where they can do no wrong.
Well, they haven't done anything wrong so far. Double-digit lead already.
And Anderson gets it to go.
That's exactly what they had in mind on that possession.
New York's gone 0-3 from three-point land. Nothing yet going outside. Here's Udrih, defended by Cole. Here's Anthony. It's good. This time the assist from Udrih. Anthony's got his second basket of the night. Allen kicks to Anderson. The 8-footer, and there's another one for the Heat.
That's a nice job of getting the ball in the paint and burying the shot. That's exactly how it's done.
Now Udrih, and it's out of bounds. The Heat will take it the other way.
That's a major mental mistake. I mean, there's no other way for me to describe it. He didn't know where he was on the court. That's a basic fundamental. You have to be alert to where you are.
Everybody on the floor is hot. Incredible stuff here in the early stages.
I tell you what, both teams playing downhill. Who's going to blink first?
The offense coming free and easy. All right, the second quarter beginning in just a moment. And taking a quick look here at the hustle stats for the Knicks.
Boy, their frenetic defense has really been impressive, putting a lot of pressure on ball handlers and turning them over.
You know, they've also shown some real tenacity here early on tonight, and it's paid off with a lot of second chance points.
Let's check out what Doris Burke has for us.
Well, Kevin, LeBron James, a career 33% shooter from long range, had never shot over 36% from long range until last year, when he shot over 40% from deep. He said over the summer working out, he'd punish himself for missed threes by running wind sprints. With the Heat, he challenged Ray Allen to three-point contest, with the loser doing push-ups. James said he lost more than he won, but as much as he hates to lose, that competition drove him to improve. Kevin?
You know, you hear it all the time, Doris, lead by example. He's a hard act to follow with his work ethic.
Well, it was a little bit of a surprise, guys, going into last season when Ray Allen signed a contract with the Heat. He took less money than the Celtics offered. And no question about it, there was some anger from his former teammates in Boston when he left. The number of points they've scored in the paint already today is pretty eye-opening, Steve.
Oh, it's off the charts. It really is. And defensively, I mean, they have to start shutting down some of those lanes to the hoop.
Stoudemire missing again. And Clark for Ray Allen, I don't think joining the Heat was just about jumping on a winning bandwagon. I think there'd be some issues for him in Boston.
Well, there were a lot of rumors that he and Rajon Rondo didn't quite get along, and Allen wanted maybe a bigger role offensively. And, in fact, you know, his minutes went down last season with the Heat, but he clearly fit in well, came off the bench and really fit nicely with that shooting ability next to LeBron and Wade.
Smith drawn the double team. Out of bounds, Miami takes possession.
Where was he going with that pass? I mean, that's just an awful turnover.
Miami trailing. Now off the inbound. It's rebounded by New York. Chandler's got 3 rebounds so far in the game. Outside, Felton. J.R. Smith on the wing. New York, no good that time either. For Miami, they've gone 2 of 3 from the field here to open the second quarter. Bosh to the paint. Here's Chalmers. Good, and the assist goes to LeBron. LeBron's got his 4th assist in this one. New York's gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. Felton dishes to Smith. Here's Bargnani. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. And the Knicks lead by 2. Here's LeBron. Here's Wade. Kept alive. Over Shumpert. Here's Haslam. And they're going to count the bucket and send him to the line. It could be a 3-point play.
They're getting on a roll inside. Their last 3 field goals have come from inside the paint area.
The defense has to make an adjustment. They've got to string together some stops, or at the very least, try to force this team into some bad shots.
So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up, and 2 shots coming up.
Well, one of the things that makes him special is his tendency to become red hot in just a matter of seconds. And you never know when it's coming. You know, all it takes is a shot or 2, and he's rolling.
And don't forget now, a walking highlight reel every time he steps on the court. His flair for the dramatic makes him worth the price of admission all by himself.
Outside Bosh. Puts the lead pass in front of him. And there's Mario Chalmers on the assist by Bosh. Chalmers has got 4 points now in the quarter.
Just seems like they're finding an open lane to the hoop every time down. It's 5 buckets in a row for them in the paint.
Yeah, on the flip side, Steve, the defenders have to show more fight on the interior.
And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach so far that we've seen for Miami?
And some great drives to the bucket for them to this point, guys.
The other thing they've had going for them tonight is their passing. I mean, doing a nice job. Plenty of their points early on coming off assists.
Now, here's Felton. New York, no good that time either.
Most of the time, that shot will go down. Boy, the defenders have to make sure they tag it.
Smith outside. Bargnani passes to Felton. Back to Bargnani. Feeds to Felton. Lets it go from deep. That drops. Felton's got 5 points so far.
You know, last season, guys, the Knicks put up a bushel basket full of threes, and with the shooters they had, you could see why they shot as many threes as they did. They had excellent shooters from behind the arc, and it also served Carmelo Anthony well because it opened the floor for him.
Smith kicks to Felton. He dishes it to Bargnani. And there's 2 points. Working on the glass, paying off that time. And that's now 6 points for Tyson Chandler. Shane Battier is checked in from Miami. The Heat trail by 5. Well, Clark, as you said about the Knicks last season, the offensive game plan was take some threes, take more threes, and then some more threes after that. Steve, I know you like that. They led the entire league in threes taken. In fact, they set the all-time record for threes made in a season.
Well, they were unbelievably proficient from long range. I mean, they had games where they'd take 40-plus threes, almost unheard of. But it's the way they played. And when you can surround Carmelo Anthony with shooters like that, it makes it tough to guard.
Okay, well, let's check in with Doris Burke reporting from our sideline in this game. Doris, take it away.
Well, Kevin, although Andrea Bargnani is a player that had seemed to have lost a lot of value around the league, the Knicks were actually eager to acquire him this offseason, despite the money remaining on his contract. And you can see the fit. A team that loves to spread the floor and shoot threes, he can certainly do that, and gives the team another versatile scorer to complement the brilliant Carmelo Anthony. Kevin, we'll see how it works out.
Seems like a good fit. Thanks, Doris. Gets it to go. That's now 8 points for Tyson Chandler.
He's been one of their more reliable options today, guys. I mean, his shooting has led them to this lead.
From deep LeBron, that's good.
Tyson Chandler, first-time All-Star last season, his 12th season in the league. This is a guy that came right out of high school. It was a long time coming for him, but certainly that All-Star berth well-deserved.
New York's gotten into trouble with the 3-ball in the second quarter, only hitting 1 of 5 attempts. Shumpert a screen on Chalmers. Smith for 3. Gets it to go. Smith's got 4 points now in the quarter. And for Tyson Chandler, it's been a long road. Over the last few seasons, Steve, he's playing undoubtedly the best basketball of his career.
Yeah, key contributor on Team USA, an NBA champion with the Mavericks in 2011, and now an NBA All-Star. It's the defense, it's the understanding of his teammates and the game plan. Just a very, very smart player and a hard worker as well.
New York leading by 6. Clark, their offense has been great here.
Yeah, I love the way they've looked, really strong and together.
Yeah, and very aggressive, too. Keeping the defense off balance with their ball movement. I like the way they look.
Tries again. Rebounded by Battier. Battier's got his 4th rebound in this one. From deep LeBron. It's rebounded by New York. They've led by as many as 11 points. Chandler with the ball. And Bosch picks him up defensively. Felton attacking. And there's Chandler. That's good. On the assist by Felton. Felton's got 3 assists tonight. The Heat trail by 8. Shot to stop the run. And Bosch with the layup. Bosch has got his 2nd basket.
Good job there, recognizing the mismatch and then just going straight up with the shot. He's got a major height advantage.
Chandler, and he converts the layup.
Heads-up play there, guys, on the assist and the finish.
Pass to Bosch with 1 on the clock and a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here. The Heat shooting their 4th and 5th attempts at the free throw line tonight.
And you look at the numbers from a year ago, guys, this is a club that hit about 75% of its free throws.
And so Bosch nails both of them. And so that brings the first half to a close. It's the Knicks leading by 6. And coming up after the break, it'll be Damon Bruce breaking down all the highlights from the first half of play.
And now, brought to you by Sprint.
It's time for the Sunday night halftime report. New York leading against Miami. They haven't settled on tough shots. They're taking it strong inside. They're getting quality shots and a lot of quantity of those quality shots. Everything is going right for Tyson Chandler. He is all over the court against Miami. High percentage looks in the first half. Amazing work from the field. Shooting in the high.
The Sprint Halftime Report, presented by Sprint.
Welcome back, everyone. The second half about to get underway, and it's been a close one so far.
You know, part of being a championship team is having the talent first and foremost, but then managing the minutes of that talent. The Heat, I thought, did a nice job monitoring the minutes of the big three throughout the season and playoffs last year.
New York leading by 6. The drive by Anthony. Nice shot by Felton.
Well, the drive to the bucket was nice, but how about the finger roll finish? Beautiful.
Inside to Bosh. That's tipped. Chandler with the steal. Here's Anthony. It's hauled in by LeBron. As you said, Clark, the big three in their prime, but really, you want them to just get their work in during the season, not exhaust themselves before they make it to the playoffs.
I thought, Kevin, along those lines, I thought by the end of last season, Miami was exhausted. And once you try to win a third title in a row, the emotional fatigue and exhaustion really becomes a factor. So this is going to be interesting to watch all year.
And out of bounds as the Knicks gain possession.
That's not what they needed there, that's for sure.
Second half rolling along now. About a minute played here. Outside, Felton. Back to Anthony. Working on James. The fadeaway. Moves back up. And so he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot 2.
Complete domination. What a game for Chandler. He has 9 rebounds, and he was able to come up with 1 steal, too.
Yeah, he's defending very well, Clark. He's disrupting the offense. He's playing the passing lanes, trying to put as much pressure on as possible.
Well, guys, with the Knicks playing a space-the-floor, pick-and-roll offensive scheme, I mean, Tyson Chandler is a hand-in-glove fit as the high-flying finisher inside, keeping defenses honest, and then cleaning up the mess on the weak side board if shots are missed.
Wade brings the double team. Shumpert dishes to Bargnani. Baseline jumper. Count that one. Bargnani's got his 3rd basket of the night right there. And the Heat call time here. Clark, you talked about what Chandler has meant for this Knicks team, both on the court and in the locker room. And you wonder, you know, if Dallas, Steve had it to do over, do you think they would have tried harder to re-sign him?
Well, I understood the plan. Dallas felt like with Dirk Nowitzki getting older, they had to save that cap room for a superstar, maybe Dwight Howard or Chris Paul, but it's always easy in hindsight when those things don't happen to say, hey, what were you doing?
Well, Clark, a clear lane to the basket and the emphatic jam.
And that is outstanding attacking basketball.
Well, he had no choice but to take that one to the bucket. Such a solid performance for them inside. Their rebounding has been terrific.
Yeah, that's just one of the few things that have gone their way today.
That's good. 8 points for Carmelo Anthony.
They're playing with a purpose, guys. The big lead becoming bigger. I like the look in their eyes.
And it's on both ends that they've been controlling the action.
Just over 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second half. Chandler, no good.
Well, one of his issues is he's a player that just does not excel at fighting through contact on his way to the rim.
And that one's good. And here is Shumpert. Time call here. The Knicks decide to talk it over.
You know, he wants to tinker a little bit, and he's taking the time to do so right here.
Yeah, I think you're right. He just didn't like some of the things he saw out there, a bit uncomfortable, and wanted to talk it over.
A different look for New York. Stoudemire's checked in for Chandler. World Peace comes in for Bargnani. And it's Udrih in for Iman Shumpert. Udrih, the pass to Stoudemire. It's Carmelo Anthony on the wing. Outside, World Peace. Back to Anthony. Takes a 3. And yes, sir, that one drops. Anthony's got 7 points for the quarter.
So they're going on this run, and ball movement has been a big key.
Yeah, they have the defense on the run right now because every pass seems to have a purpose. They're getting great movement, great spacing, and they're really lining them up defensively.
Here's Stoudemire. LeBron with the block. 4-on-3 break. Gives him the lead pass. Here's Chalmers. Tried to bank it in, but he misses. New York with the ball. They're on a 15-5 run. And Udrih kicks to world peace. Outside, Felton. And out of bounds as the Heat gain possession. Iman Shumpert is checked in for Raymond Felton. The Heat trail by 16. He kicks it to Wade. Some nice ball movement here by the Heat. Haslam dishes to Wade. LeBron passes to Haslam. Good, and the assist goes to LeBron. LeBron's got assist number 5 here tonight.
And they have to mix it up defensively. That was just too easy.
And Mario Chalmers gets the whistle that time. That'll be his second foul of the game. The Knicks making a switch here. Chandler's checked in. There's a minute 47 left in the third quarter. And Udrih kicks to Shumpert. They get a hand on it. 5 to shoot. Lets it fly. Can't get it to go. Excellent D from Wade. Tries a 3. Stoudemire grabs the board. Stoudemire's got his 3rd rebound on the night.
In this quarter, he's really been off the mark. He just looks a little bit unsettled.
Chandler dishes to Stoudemire. Chandler the pass to Stoudemire. And it's world peace missing. The Heat trail by 14. Wade kicks to Chalmers. The dish to Haslam. He feeds it to Wade. 54 seconds left to play here in the third. Pass to Chandler. Outside, world peace. No good. Excellent D there from Chalmers. Wade passes to Bosh. LeBron right side. From the corner. And he drops that one in. LeBron's got 8 points. New York leading by 12. And Udrih kicks to Shumpert. World peace on the wing. Drops one in from the wing. World peace has got his first 2 points.
They've been splashing home those threes since halftime.
Definitely a big improvement in their shooting from what we saw before the break.
Passes it to Udrih. No good with the layup. Here's Haslam. Shot is off. Well, through 3 quarters of play, down double digits, it may be difficult to overcome. Nick. And we welcome you back as we get going here in the fourth quarter. The final quarter of play can change everything. And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for the Knicks.
Their high-energy defensive effort has paid off for them, guys, with more than a few steals over the course of the ball game.
And something else they've excelled at is their interior defense. A lot of blocked shots for them tonight.
And Norris Cole is going to pick up the foul. That's foul number 2 for him. Chris Bosh has checked in for Dwayne Wade. Felton dishes to Shumpert. Back to Felton. He passes to Bargnani. Off target from outside.
You know, 9 times out of 10, he's going to knock that one down. He'll spray that one on you.
Left side, Bosh. Tipped. 4 on 3 as they bring it up. Shumpert passes to Felton. And that one's good. Felton has got the fourth quarter going with the first basket of the period here for the Knicks.
Yeah, he put himself in great position to finish that break off, guys.
Yep, right to the rack.
LeBron can't get it to go. And it's out of bounds. The Heat will take it the other way. Stoudemire's checked in for New York. The Heat trail by 16 off the inbound. And LeBron with the basket, the assist by Anderson. 10 points for LeBron.
Tell you what, LeBron can absolutely soar in for the finish. I remember last year, the alley-oop in the conference finals against Indiana just almost put his head on the rim.
Air freight is a nickname we could dub LeBron James. I mean, he's an unstoppable force and an immovable object. Defensively, the strength, length, mobility. He can wall you up and lock you down and put you away.
And Anderson gets it to go.
He's really stood out for his club today. Even though they're struggling a little bit, he's doing his part.
Now, here's Felton, defended by Cole. Here's Shumpert. And that comes off the assist by Raymond Felton. 6 points for Iman Shumpert.
Took advantage of some shoddy defense there. They've got to at least get a finger on it.
The Heat trail by 16. Back to LeBron. The tray. Count the bucket.
Yeah, that's his first 3 of the half. There may be more in store.
The Knicks have gone 3 of 4 in field goal attempts since getting things started here in the fourth. Bargnani gets to Shumpert. Stoudemire working on James. Stoudemire, no good. Dishes it to Cole. Back to Bosh. Not enough on that one as it misses. New York leading by 13. Felton kicks to Stoudemire.
Hammer time! Tell you what, he's going to put that one in his scrapbook. Absolutely insane with that dunk.
Well, now they're starting to rub it in, aren't they? Have build up a lead, and here we go, folks. It's showtime.
And why not? I mean, the more plays they make like that, the more they'll have these guys on the ropes.
One of the reasons they're behind is because we haven't seen enough of that. He needs to become a bigger part of the offense.
New York calls timeout.
And when Melo attacks off the dribble, I think that's when he's really at his best. He's got excellent ball handling skills and footwork for a player of his size. And whether putting the ball in his hands in the pick and roll or just isoing him in that pinch post area, he is very tough to defend when he gets ahead of steam going.
And I think Doris Burke has something for us right now. Doris?
Yes, guys, over that break, I was able to catch the message Mike Woodson was giving to his team. He wanted his guys to keep up the intensity, saying, if any of you think this game is over, you're wrong. We've got work to do. I don't want to see any letdown on the defensive end of the floor. Guys, let's watch how it plays out.
And for Carmelo, attacking the rim makes a lot of sense. His three-point shot has been streaky over the years, but he looks like he's at least trying, Steve, to diversify his offense.
So I think he needs to attack more often. He can settle for threes. Sometimes he has a tendency to do that, but he's so strong and so quick that I think he's best suited when he really attacks the hole and gets to the foul line.
Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here.
Check out the game for Bosh. He has 8 points, and he's also got 1 block to add to the mix today.
Yeah, it's just a small part of what's been a solid overall contribution by him defensively.
Here's what Miami's going with right now. Haslam comes in for Chris Anderson, and it's Chalmers in for Norris Cole. And that one's good. Shumpert. And a little over 3.5 minutes in the books so far here in the fourth. And out of bounds as the Knicks gain possession.
Yeah, not a good idea throwing the ball down the court that far.
The Heat making a switch here. Wade's checked in. Doubled by Bosh. And Mario Chalmers gets the whistle that time. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far.
Second team foul.
Bargnani dishes to Carmelo. Gets it to go. And the Knicks lead by 13.
Look at the points in the paint, the inside game. It's been very one-sided here for a while now.
Well, the defense just hasn't been physical enough at the rim. I mean, 8 of their last 10 points have come from the paint. It's a +5 advantage for them in the rebounding category after that board.
Very steady work they've been doing on the interior, no question. And that's, I think, the main reason they have this lead.
Multiple possessions have been the story of the game, and even with the big lead, this team continues to be quicker to the ball.
And the first one drops. And so he's able to get 1 of 2. The Heat trail by 14. 1:33 left in the fourth quarter.
Seems like he's gotten every single rebound today.
glass eating at its finest. I mean, you're not going to see a guy with 20-plus boards too often. That's an impressive number. That's his fourth foul. I'm sure he recognizes the situation because number 5 will put him in a rough, tough spot.
Both free throws good from Felton. Here's Wade. Inside to Bosch. Chandler with the steal. We've got 1:13 left here in the fourth quarter. And it's out of bounds to the Knicks as New York retains possession.
Super defensive play. I mean, if that pass gets through, it's probably 2 points.
And he knew that. He knew if it gets through, it's a score, so that's why he sold out for it and got a hand on it.
And Miami making a change here. Chris Anderson is checked in for Bosch. Battier comes in for LeBron. Ray Allen, he's checked in for Dwayne Wade. And it's Norris Cole in for Mario Chalmers. The first one falls. Both good from the line that time. The Heat trail by 18. Kicks to Allen. Good ball movement here by the Heat. Here's Haslam right through the D for the layup.
The defenders have to be aware. They cannot allow him that position before he catches the ball.
You're exactly right, Steve. That is his domain.
And Norris Cole is going to pick up the foul. That's his third foul so far. Bonus situation in effect, so we'll head to the free throw line for 2. And he makes the first. Udrih hits them both. For Miami, they've gotten into a pretty good groove, going 6 of 10 here in the final quarter. Here's Battier. Connects from three-point range.
Looks like they're going to finish strong, but just aren't enough ticks left on the clock.
Well, Steve, it's a good run they're having now, but they just waited too long to have it.
Chandler, defended by Anderson. Poke loose. Here's Cole. And out of bounds as the Knicks gain possession. New York's gotten off to an 0-for-2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. 8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. And Chris Anderson picks up the foul. That's his first foul of the game, and the bonus will go to the free throw line. Free throw good, Udrih. And so he makes both from the line. Heat have gotten more than 58% of their attempts to go down for them in the fourth quarter. They're 7 of 12. And Norris Cole is going to pick up the foul. That will get him his fourth foul of the game, and due to the bonus, we'll head to the line for 2. 2 shots. The first free throw is good. That one misses. Battier with it. Here's Allen. An absolute bomb from three-point range.
That is a real nice-looking deep three ball there, fellas.
Boy, shooting the ball with major confidence.
So no problem for New York as they get the win. You know, Clark, every team has a bad night, and these guys might want to watch